Hi guys, and welcome to the Dominations lab. It's going to be a series of videos where I'm going to try to do some experiments proving or breaking theories about what you can and what you cannot do in Dominations. So this video was inspired by my recent attack where I failed to use Sabotage correctly or made some incorrect assumptions about the Sabotage, which basically turned what I believe was a 5-star attack into a 0-star attack. So I've created this layout to try different usages of Sabotage. So first is going to be this kind of box with 8 buildings, 4 towers and 4 mortars. So in theory, we know that the Sabotage has a range of 5. So the radius, not actually the radius, but the diameter of 5. And in theory, it should be enough to disable all of those buildings. So all those towers and all those mortars. But actually, in practice, it is kind of known that you cannot sabotage more than 5 buildings. So it is obvious that you're gonna sabotage the building placed in the very middle. So I didn't place anything there because it's obviously you're gonna sabotage it, and it's gonna be easier to tap precisely in the middle of this empty square rather than if there was any building. So what I'm going to try is to tap precisely in the very middle of this empty square and see if I'm going to be able to sabotage all 4 of these mortars, or maybe just some of them. So in theory, the range of the Sabotage, it touches all of those 4 mortars, but it might not be enough to just touch the building to sabotage it. So we're gonna find it out. And here is the second layout. So those 3 towers and 3 garrisons are gonna be my second target. So I'm gonna try to sabotage all 6 of them, tapping precisely in the very middle between this tower and this garrison. And the last setup is actually what I was trying to do. So it was a very similar setup. Actually, there were no building here where this table is located, but whatever. And it was a bazooka tower on the stronghold, where the stronghold located, a mortar where this redoubt is located, an air defense here, the bunker here, and I don't really remember what was here, but some defensive buildings as well. And my idea was to sabotage all 6 of them. And what happened is I failed and I didn't sabotage. I only sabotaged those 4 buildings, like the bazooka tower, the anti-air, the bunker, and whatever was on the place of this tank depot. And I failed to sabotage the mortar located here. And it basically killed half of my army, so the attack was pretty much over at this point. So let's give it a try, and let's see if I'm gonna be able to actually do what I tried to do, and what I will be able to do in general. So the first, I'm gonna test these 8 buildings, then I'm gonna try those 6 and the 6 divided by wall. So I will now try to tap precisely in the very middle of this empty square and see how many buildings are gonna be sabotaged. So as you can see, only 4 buildings is sabotaged. So which basically means that you can sabotage 5 with a building in the middle, but none of those mortars are sabotaged. Okay, let's try to sabotage 6 buildings and see I don't understand where is my... I had three sabotages. Why is it only one left? I don't understand actually. Okay, but let's try this one. And once again, I was only able to sabotage 4 buildings. So basically, it's the same situation as before. I'm not sure if I were able to sabotage 5, if, for example, something would be to the bottom of this garrison. So obviously, this means that I'm not going to be able to sabotage 6 buildings as I tried to do. So I probably would be able to sabotage 4 of them, like those 2 redoubts, the stronghold, and the bunker. Unfortunately, I don't understand where my 3rd sabotage has gone, but I don't know, maybe it's a glitch or whatever. But I think I would be able to sabotage 4 buildings in this setup, but definitely not 6. So it still would be interesting to try. Maybe I will actually try it. Let me just replace the friendly challenge and let's see if I'm gonna be able to sabotage 4 buildings in that setup. Come on, let's go. So it looks like the maximum amount of buildings you're able to sabotage is 5. So you should not try to do what you can not do. So I will tap precisely in the very middle of this wall set, and actually I wasn't even able to sabotage all of them, so only 2 of them. I was precisely in the middle. So the next sabotage I'm gonna try to move it a little bit to the stronghold side and see if it's gonna work. So will it enable me to sabotage more? Yeah, so that was what I was trying to do. So yeah, you can basically sabotage 4 buildings in this setup. So that is the best you can do. And if I knew that attack, that is exactly what I would do, because those were the main buildings I would like to sabotage. So there was, as I said, on the place of the stronghold, there was a bazooka tower. On the place of this right redoubt was the mortar that actually killed my army, and there was a anti-air and a bunker. And obviously you can do like this, disabling 4 of these buildings just by tapping somewhere in the middle here. I will just show it as I had one more sabotage. So that is basically what you can do, and what you cannot do is to disable more than 5 buildings in such a setup, and more than 4 buildings in any setup like this. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope it's gonna help you using your sabotage better and with better understanding of what you cannot do, and you will not run into the same mistakes as I did. So see you next time, guys. I have a couple more ideas for such lab videos, and tell me what you think about it, if it was interesting and useful, and if you want me to record more of these. Thank you, guys. See you. Bye.